And hello, everybody. It's me, XA44, and welcome back to Soulvenir.
What?
Wow, that is a way to open a joke. Speaking of things that get opened, Muna's scythe. It's open, and they're talking to it right now. Let's go check in and see how it's going.
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
What?
So yeah. Okay. So actually, we didn't establish. Are you going to the scythe, or is the scythe going to you?
Roll D2.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter either way.
Then you choose one.
So, no, I'm rolling the D2 because I don't care.
Good.
I didn't assign which was which. Okay.
Don't worry about the general
y-
unprofessionalism we have here.
no, it's fine. It's fine. All right. So you're one. The thing is two. All right. You wear the pants in the relationship.
Ah. Alright. So, just wanted to talk about stuff.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, and
really?
also see how you're doing. I
Yeah,
don't
it's been
normally
quite
talk about.
lonely down here.
Yeah. You basically told me it was this soul is basically empty as of right now, and understandable why it would be like kind of lonely.
Yeah, it's just how it is.
Hmm. Oh, so we're not gonna call him in to do this, but I'm gonna take the little bit of soul energy I have
Oh, you're
from it.
you're summoning a fake Omar.
Yeah, basically.
All right. Yeah, I could spawn in an Omar. That's the wrong tab. It's this tab. Oh yeah.
It's like, well, maybe this might, help you not be super bored, or you'll hate him and please, beg me to take him out of here.
Oh well. I mean, he's not really complete, so you know,
Yeah,
eh,
he'll probably have like 5 responses, and that's about it.
probably just get bored.
That is true, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, um, just a few things because a lot just happened today.
Yeah. I mean, I know. I see it all.
Yeah. So,
Well, I've seen it all for a while.
do you actually know who the mystery man is? Because that's just what we call him.
Mm. I've never met him before.
Never. Really?
Mm, Not as far as I could recall.
Huh. I'd expect you to know him because, well, first of all, even if you were, like, if you've been in my soul, well, then at the very least, you should have seen him way back when I did.
Well, yes, exactly. So I know no more than you.
Okay. So that's how that is. All right. Um, next thing. This place, has it, like, I've been getting a little bit more and more powerful. Is anything really changing in here at all?
Mm, I think the chains may have loosened a bit, though nothing's broken yet.
I'm gonna go over to like some of the like the chained up portions, and I'm just gonna kind of glance at them.
Yeah, you just like jump into the air, like rush, rub your hand against it, and just you're able to tug on them a bit, and then just you float back down.
Yep. Hmm. And actually, we talked a little bit about it, but exactly what are these things?
Mm, well, I can't tell you exactly, but they're the past. Well, something blocking it specifically. Well, not really sure that's even accurate. Maybe they are the past themselves. For now, they're just a barricade.
Blocking both my power and memory.
Yep.
The
Though
soul.
I'm not sure if undoing them would ever bring your memories back.
Hmm.
Well, not fully.
The souvenir. It didn't take one of these off. Like I'd expect at least one of them to be broken off from now. Or are they all just gonna come down at once?
Not sure. I guess the Soulvenir wasn't enough to, well, actually make any significant progress.
Hmm.
Suppose it makes sense, though. It counts for so little of what there is actually out there.
So there's a life behind what I already can imagine.
Several.
How many? Do you know how many times I've reincarnated?
Reincarnated exactly, well, technically there's only been the one.
Oh,
But if you're asking how many of you is there, well,
yeah.
what do you call you?
Mm, that's a good question. Well, you're technically also me, right?
If that's how you count it, then that changes the number.
Mm.
Drastically,
Huh.
actually.
That makes this a little bit more complicated. Because I know who I am, but technically there are other me's.
Yes.
I'll count every single past iteration, I guess would be the right way to put it, as
In
a
terms
separate
of
one.
exact past iterations, I suppose there would be, well, not including you now, three.
Three. Hmm. So two for each person, technically.
Hmm, close.
Close. Do you know?
Still not sure of what exactly you mean.
Well, two of these pillars.
Pillars?
Barricades.
Perhaps. Well, like I said, I don't know what these pillars even mean.
Yeah. There's probably going to end up being more of me after this, too. Uh, the whole reset spell and such. I don't plan on
Certain.
ignoring that. Will you still be there to guide me after that?
I'll tell you all of your memories again if I need to. Though, that might take a while.
Yes, yes, it would. Though, time doesn't really move in here unless I want it to. So,
Yeah,
so you could probably keep talking for hours and hours, and it's fine.
yeah. Though, personally, I prefer when time moves.
Do you want me to have time move now?
Well, the less time I have to spend here with these chains, the better.
That's true.
But back to your question for a moment.
Mhm.
I had to give you my best answer, though this might not be the correct one, in terms of how many yous there are. I would suppose hmm, either five or six,
So that's why.
and only one of those is the three mentioned earlier.
Interesting. Well, the question with that then is, are they technically me or you or both of us?
Well, I think perhaps one of them could also be me, but I'm not sure of that fully. but all of them are certainly you.
Hmm. I don't know how hard it will be to continue still being me, but also being them at the same time. It seems like other people are also struggling with that, with even just the Soulvenir, which is just two people.
Yeah,
For so far for me, it hasn't been a problem because at least the two versions of me I am now similar enough to just be integrated into one personality.
and I suspect that'll be the same for all the others.
Maybe. I can only hope, actually.
Well,
Because
you all came from the same place, so logic dictates that it should be the same.
I just hope that
Or,
I don't betray people because of new or, past experiences.
mm, well, if you want, I could try describing a bit of how you were in the past.
That would work.
Well, if I had to say everything. Hmm, you were less logistical and hmm, uh, had less violent.
That's just because I'm angry as of right now. Normally, I wasn't violent beforehand.
Hmm, well, before now, I think I've only seen you angry maybe once.
Yeah, that sounds right. That actually makes me a lot more comfortable with this then. Because if I'm basically the worst version of myself as of right now, things can only go up from here.
Hmm, no, I could guarantee you're not the worst.
Huh.
Second worst, perhaps, but we don't know that. But I could guarantee you're not the worst.
Okay. So I'm assuming if the case is that I'm the actual angriest one out of them all, means the other one is cold.
Hmm, maybe.
Can only assume. Oh well, that's fine. In terms of information, how much more do you have than me in terms of at least current circumstances wise?
In terms
Rogus
of current
aside.
circumstances, well, I've never interacted with the Rotus members. In fact, the most I could say is the only one of them who existed before would be Mystery Man himself.
Hmm. So you have nothing as well.
Correct.
How about the gods?
The
You know,
gods? Oh, yes.
yeah.
That was something I've been meaning to mention to you.
Hmm.
I won't stop you from anything you do, but for any reason you dare harm the sun, well, I will no longer be summoned by you.
Seems fair enough. But also, so far it doesn't seem like the sun is a bad person. Once again,
Yes.
I'm only going to be going after the ones that are incompetent.
Hmm.
If that's the best way I could put it. I'm
Well,
basic. I'm after revenge, not merciless killing. I hope I could be quelled by that, though. I don't know if I can.
all right. Well, I hope you are able to meet all of them.
Hopefully. What about the one that they just destroyed? Did you know them at all, or no? One of the moon
Oh,
god?
you mean the moon?
One of them.
Well, they were new anyway.
Hmm.
I mean, you remember there used to only be one of them.
Yes. Actually,
So,
they're both colored differently than before.
yeah, just a tad. That's just a thing that happens with time.
Was it not a switching out of the old god?
Hmm, it could be, but
Hmm.
still, it's just an attribute of time. People
Fair,
change how they feel. People come in, they change things slowly. It's all the same.
fair enough. Though I've noticed that, once again, some of the gods up there have decided to remain stagnant, and usually for the worse.
Yes, which is why I ask that you don't harm the sun.
Of course, they don't seem to be doing anything as of right now.
And it seems like you have a problem with that.
No, I meant for the worse scenario. Once again, the sun is just doing its job. I haven't seen any qualms with it. I don't think it decided to do anything because it's still busy doing its thing. I'd assume both the sun and moon gods are quite busy.
Um, Not really.
Really?
Well, it depends on who, but well, as far as I've known, generally no.
Huh.
They tend to be the more emotional ones.
Hmm. Well, either way, regardless, I trust you and your judgment is saying that the sun god is good. So I'll leave it at that.
All right.
I'm assuming you don't really know much else, seeing as that's the main thing you wanted to talk about with it.
Well, I guess. Though I do want to urge you to see if you could meet them all a bit sooner.
Well, that's kind of the plan. I'm not going to immediately just start attacking,
Mm-hmm.
but obviously to see them I'd have to be powerful enough anyway.
Yes. Right.
You said, I've been told that Mystery Men is somewhat near on par with gods.
Uh, well, I'm not sure. Like I said, I've only seen what you've seen for when it comes to him specifically. But
Okay.
I guess I've heard a few legends of sorts, but nothing concrete.
Hmm. He's definitely been around for a lot longer than at least I
Any
remember. Anyone.
No one has been around longer than him, as far as I know.
Jesus. That's right. He is the one to watch out for. Even if Rhodus is more powerful.
Yes, though should be grateful,
Hmm.
despite the fact that he is, you know, so old. It comes with the disadvantage of his soul is much weaker because of it.
So you're saying he would be stronger?
He would have the potential to be stronger. Souls from way back when weren't as powerful. They only get stronger with time.
Holy shit. That's eh, he's on par with he's like farther than Satyr.
Yes,
And you're
he was
saying that
blessed, but blessed for his time. But in Oz, he's well. a little underwhelming.
Hmm.
If we work together, we could take him down. It's as simple
Definitely.
as that.
That brings another question. You can take control of the scythe at any point, can't you?
I suppose. But what am I to do other than return to your hand?
Oh. Hmm. So is that a do you not get full control?
Well, how much control could you have without any limbs?
Hmm, that's fair.
I
Well,
do as you command because I want to.
yeah,
Simple as that.
seems fair. Another thing, do you want anything in return? Like anything you specifically want me to do?
Just break down these chains. That is all I ask.
Fair enough. Then do that.
Though, I guess there is one piece of advice I should give if that is what I want.
Sure.
When you see them, be sure. Don't hesitate, just kill.
Them.
The others.
Other you? Me? You mean?
Whichever one you take it as. All of them.
Don't hesitate. Are they evil or just against us?
Um, I guess against us is the best we could say for now.
Hmm. But if I hesitate, I'll die.
Perhaps you won't die, but these chains won't be broken down.
Fair enough. Then I won't.
Good.
See. Actually, you said that you wouldn't be you your main issue is that you don't have limbs, right?
Well, just about. There's not much that, you know, pull and a bit of energy could do.
If I got a little bit better at this whole soul manipulation stuff, as I'm like kind of messing around with it, I am able to kind of the whole reason why it materializes as a scythe is because I kind of will it to. Maybe we can make it so that you can actually interact.
Mm. I don't think the power would let you summon anything other than a weapon for now.
Hmm.
Though, maybe if you cut down a few of these chains,
It'll
I
be
could
able to.
take on one of my forms.
Fair enough. I'll see it is done then.
Good.
I'm gonna kind of bow to him because he's been helping me out. Then I'll go.
All right. That ends off this episode. Like, comment, subscribble. All over that subscribble button. Do it. Hit it as many times as you can.